The patriarchy has been around for a long time, impacting many parts of life, especially love and marriage. This video will explore what patriarchy is, giving clear examples to help you understand it. By looking at how patriarchy hurts relationships, we want to show how important it is to address this problem. This video will also suggest practical solutions to minimize or eliminate patriarchal behaviors, leading to healthier relationships. Understanding where patriarchy comes from helps us see it in our everyday lives. This knowledge is essential for both men and women to recognize and challenge patriarchal norms. Recognizing these patterns can be the first step toward creating more equal and loving relationships. In love and marriage, patriarchy can look like many things, from one person always making decisions to controlling emotions. These actions not only weaken a partner's independence but can also destroy the foundation of mutual respect and equality in a relationship. After watching this video, viewers will have a deeper understanding of patriarchy in love and marriage and be equipped with strategies to build more balanced and respectful relationships. Patriarchy in the context of relationships refers to a system where one person, usually the man, holds the main power and control in political leadership, moral authority, social privileges, and control over resources. This system often leads to an imbalance of power in the relationship. In love and marriage, patriarchal norms might dictate that men should be the breadwinners and decision-makers. These patterns can limit the potential of both partners and create an imbalance in the relationship. Expecting men to always be strong and assertive while women are expected to be gentle and submissive can cause a lot of hurt. To illustrate patriarchy in relationships, let's imagine a couple where the husband insists on making all the financial decisions without consulting his wife. This behavior not only undermines the wife's autonomy but also sends the message that her opinions don't matter. Over time, this can lead to resentment and a lack of partnership. Another example is a husband who expects his wife to handle all the housework and childcare, even if she also works full-time. This unfair division of labor reinforces the idea that a woman's role is primarily domestic, regardless of her career. In some cases, patriarchy extends to social relationships. For instance, a man might feel entitled to control his wife's friendships, believing it's his right. This control can be subtle, disguised as concern or protection, but ultimately, it restricts the woman's freedom and independence. Additionally, consider the case where a woman's career ambitions are dismissed or hindered by her husband because he believes she should focus on family. This not only limits the woman's personal growth and agency, but also perpetuates the notion that her aspirations are secondary to her husband's. Patriarchy has deep roots in history, originating in ancient civilizations. Throughout history, societies were structured around male dominance, with men holding leadership roles and making decisions. Women were often confined to the domestic sphere, their contributions undervalued and their opportunities limited. In many cultures, laws and customs reinforced patriarchy. For example, in ancient Rome, the father had absolute authority over his family, including decisions about life and death. Similarly, in medieval Europe, women had very few rights and were often considered the property of their husbands or fathers. Religious teachings also played a significant role in upholding patriarchal norms. In many religions, interpretations often emphasized male authority and female submission, influencing societal attitudes and behaviors. These religious teachings reinforced the idea that men should lead and women should follow. Over time, patriarchal structures became institutionalized, deeply embedded in legal, economic, and social systems. Even as societies evolved, these ingrained norms persisted, continuing to shape relationships and interactions. Understanding this historical context is crucial to recognize the deep-rooted nature of patriarchy and the challenges in dismantling it. Part 5. The psychological impact of patriarchy. Patriarchy can cause stress and anxiety for both men and women. Men feel pressure to be providers, leading to stress. Women are often undervalued, leading to low self-esteem and feelings of helplessness. This can lead to depression and mental health issues. The imbalance of power hinders communication and understanding. Children learn these patterns, continuing the cycle of inequality. Part 6. Societal consequences of patriarchal relationships. Patriarchal relationships don't exist in isolation, they have broader societal implications. When relationships are built on power imbalances, these norms can spill over into workplaces and education systems. In the workplace, patriarchal attitudes can lead to unequal opportunities and pay gaps between men and women. Women might be overlooked for leadership positions or face discrimination. This limits organizational growth and innovation by excluding diverse perspectives. Education systems can also be affected, with boys and girls encouraged to pursue different paths. Boys might be steered towards STEM fields, while girls might be encouraged to pursue traditionally feminine careers. These stereotypes limit individuals' potential and perpetuate gender segregation. Patriarchal norms contribute to the persistence of gender-based violence and discrimination. Societal acceptance of male dominance can normalize controlling behaviors and justify violence. This creates an environment where women feel unsafe and unsupported. Part 7. Negative effects on love and marriage. Patriarchy can severely impact the quality of love and marriage, leading to resentment, frustration, and even the breakdown of the relationship. When one partner consistently dominates decision-making, the other may feel unheard and unimportant, eroding the foundation of mutual respect. This is crucial for a healthy relationship. Emotional intimacy can suffer as open communication is stifled. This lack of emotional connection can lead to feelings of isolation and unmet emotional needs. Recognizing these negative impacts is the first step toward fostering more equitable and fulfilling relationships. Part 8 Case Studies, Patriarchy in Everyday Life. Consider the case of Lan and Min, a couple married for 10 years. Min, the husband, believes it's his duty to make all the important decisions, including financial investments and family trips. Lan, initially supportive, begins to feel increasingly marginalized and unheard. Her attempts to voice her opinions are often dismissed, leading to growing frustration and emotional distance. In another instance, Hoa, a highly qualified woman, is discouraged by her husband from pursuing career advancements. He believes her primary responsibility lies with their children and household. Despite her potential and aspirations, Hoa feels stifled and unfulfilled, leading to a strained relationship and diminished self-worth. In a different case, Kang and Thu's marriage appears perfect from the outside. However, Kang's controlling behavior dictates every aspect of their lives, from household matters to social interactions. Thu's social circle gradually shrinks, and she becomes increasingly isolated. The lack of autonomy and constant monitoring erode her self-worth and happiness. These cases highlight the pervasive nature of patriarchy in everyday life and its impact on relationships. Part 9. Strategies to reduce or eliminate patriarchy. Addressing patriarchy requires a multifaceted approach, starting with education and awareness. Both partners need to understand the nature of patriarchal dynamics and their harmful effects. Workshops, counseling, and educational programs can provide valuable insights and tools for change. Open communication is crucial in mitigating patriarchal behaviors. Couples should feel safe expressing their thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment or dismissal. Challenging societal norms and stereotypes that reinforce patriarchy is essential. Part 10. Encouraging awareness and behavioral change. Encouraging awareness and behavioral change starts with self-reflection and a willingness to challenge ingrained beliefs. Both partners must be open to examining their behaviors and attitudes, understanding how they might contribute to patriarchal dynamics. This self-awareness is the first step towards meaningful change. Education is a powerful tool in this process. Reading books, attending workshops, and engaging in discussions about gender equality can provide new perspectives and insights. Learning about others' experiences can also foster empathy and understanding, highlighting the importance of egalitarian relationships. Modeling positive behaviors is another effective approach. Demonstrating respect, collaboration, and mutual support in everyday interactions can set a powerful example for others. This includes sharing household responsibilities, making decisions together, and valuing each other's opinions and contributions. Community support can also play a vital role in driving change. Joining support groups or networks focused on gender equality can provide encouragement, resources, and a sense of solidarity. These communities can offer practical advice and emotional support, helping individuals navigate the challenges of changing long-held patterns. Part 11. Conclusion and final thoughts. In conclusion, the pervasive nature of patriarchy in love and marriage demands our attention and action. Understanding its roots, recognizing its manifestations, and acknowledging its harmful effects are crucial steps in addressing this issue. By doing so, we lay the groundwork for healthier and more equitable relationships. The real-life examples and case studies illustrated here demonstrate the deep-seated nature of patriarchal dynamics and their far-reaching consequences. However, with conscious effort, education, and support, we can challenge and transform these dynamics, fostering mutual respect and equality in relationships. Encouraging awareness and behavioral change is essential in this journey. Through self-reflection, education, modeling positive behaviors, and community support, we can create a more just and balanced society. Every step we take to dismantle patriarchy contributes to the well-being of individuals and the strength of relationships. Ultimately, the goal is to cultivate relationships founded on mutual respect, equality, and love. By addressing and overcoming patriarchy, we can create a future where everyone is valued and empowered, paving the way for more fulfilling and harmonious relationships.